Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're just gonna get right into it because this is fucking crazy, okay? This is another single story video. I'm gonna keep making like the other types of videos that I make too, but sometimes I just find one and I'm like, no, this needs like its own video. I don't care if it's like, oh my god, coyotes, what the fuck? You're never gonna believe what I have for you today because it's actually insane. I found this on Best of Redditor Updates. And let me just read the title for you because you're gonna be like, unless I've already like put it in the title, then you're gonna be like, nah, I already heard that. I heard that like 10 seconds ago before I clicked the video. I had our baby and my partner won't split the $12,000 hospital bill with me. So, before we get into it, this is a man and a woman. The man is refusing to pay because it's not his job. It's crazy. I haven't read fully into this, but or not that it's not his job. He's saying that because he takes care takes care of her and he's going to be taking care of the child too. That the bill was addressed to her name and not both of their names. That means that she has to pay for it. Anyway, so we got a new acronym. I don't really know what it stands for because they didn't detail what it stands for, but it's OOP, so original. Okay, wait, actually I get it now. So I think that because this person took this story and cross-posted it on another thread, so that's where we're getting this from. So OOP is the lady that had to pay $12,000 and her husband won't help her. OP is the person that posted the post. Okay, so original poster, but then we have the original poster who's the one that gave birth. Okay, I'm glad you're all caught up. So this was originally posted to r/true off my chest. I had our baby and my partner won't split the $12,000 hospital bill with me. Okay, so original post on June 2nd, 2025. $12,000 is the total we need to pay after having our daughter. My partner refuses to contribute because it's my bill, my problem. The hospital bills the mother and not the father, even though it's our baby. That wording is confusing, but I get what you're saying. My partner makes slightly more than me. He says he shouldn't need to contribute because he pays for everything else for our daughter. She's not born yet. What the fuck? Or well, I guess she was just born, but like, I don't know. What the fuck? Anyway, I feel that this isn't fair. I agree with you. This is obviously not fair. Like, first of all, you shouldn't even have to pay to like give birth. That's crazy. I don't know how the fuck people are having babies in the USA when you have to pay for them. Like, that just blows my mind. Just don't have babies. Like, have a revolution. Like, a no babies for like 10 years, and then like the government's gonna be like, oh my god, we're a capitalist society and we haven't had children in 10 years. We need to make the mothers happy. And the mothers would be fucking so happy if they could have a child without paying $12,000. And one of the small parts that I've read about this story is that $12,000 after her insurance. After her insurance has $12,000. Like, I cannot fathom. Like, the only thing that I can compare it to, which is just not comparable at all, is in Canada, you had to like jump through a bunch of hoops to get like dental care and stuff to get like benefits essentially. So you either need to have like a good job that gives you like good benefits, or if you're under the age of 25 you need to be in school, and then you will be able to use your parents' insurance until you're 25, which is fucking bullshit because it's saying like, oh, if you're not a good Samaritan soldier, or what the fuck am I talking about? If you're not a good citizen, what the hell were those other words? If you're not a good citizen and you don't follow our rules, then you don't get to have dental work. And so that was the original post, actually. It was kind of a short one. There's going to be an update that we're going to get into that's like longer, but we're going to look at some of the relevant comments that this person highlighted first. Commenter 1 says, bruh, that's actually... Why did I just say that with an accent? Bruh, that's actually insane of him. What the fuck will he do if you get sick? Like, literally, you made a human together and suddenly it's not his problem? What the fuck? And then original OP responded. So this is why we're showing you the comments, because we've got original OP on the post. Original poster. He thinks it's not his problem because legally it's not. He said I was billed and he wasn't billed. He said the mother is the patient and I was the patient and the bill is under my name, so it's my bill. So by that logic, it's also your child then. Just like, I don't know, because obviously um I'm not in the headspace to like have these kind of conversations. Like, I'm not interested in having children. I think it's really stupid how like there's a whole like you don't get it till you have kids. Like, I don't get it because I don't want to. It's not because I don't have kids. It's because like there's nothing really to get that's worth getting to me, okay? And what was I talking about? I just completely lost my train of thought. I don't know. Anyway, he also said, you don't pay for my medical bills. It's your hospital bill under your name. No one told you to take an epidural, which costs $2,000 of the bill. That's crazy. No one told you to take an epidural. Now, I don't know exactly what an epidural is, but I know that it's something that helps women when they're giving birth. Um, in some way, I don't know. I don't know if it like hurts them or helps ease the pain. I don't know. I don't know, but I know that it's like it was probably necessary if she decided to do it and she knew it was going to be $2,000. Um, and again, like I said, it's not his bill. It's not his problem. It is no longer his fucking child. Then I don't give a fuck. Like, and also I don't know what type of information that you need to um get a child taken away from their parent, but you need to get this fucking child taken away from him. He is scary. He like I don't know if you guys are married or not, but you have a kid now, and he's not interested in supporting you as an individual. Commenter 2. Wow, if he has parents, call them. Either way, I would be looking for a way out if I were you. That is incredibly fucked up. See, here's my thing about like he's an adult and he's acting this way. So I don't think calling his parents will do anything because they clearly fucked up so bad. And if their son is out there walking around doing shit like this confidently, I'm sure they know that their son is a fucking moron and they either ignore it or they enable him, you know? Or well, I guess ignoring it is kind of enabling it. Like, I don't know. There's also because I've had this issue too where like I'll have an issue with somebody around my age and then like it's just like wow, like I literally want to like tell your parents on you because you're literally like fucking everything up for yourself and everyone around you. Like you're just making things harder. But it's like they don't fucking care. They don't fucking care. All the kids, or not the kids, I guess, but I fucking feel like a kid still. It's so weird. Or a teenager. But all the people in their 20s who are capable of getting along with like anyone younger than them, their same age or somebody older than them, like I don't even have to question what like how their parents raised them because it doesn't matter. It could have been horrible or it could have been great. But the point is they took control of their own life and went down the right paths, and I respect the fuck out of that. So like it just blows my mind when I meet people my age who like are still like acting like high schoolers. It's like, guys, there was a time where we were all high schoolers, yes, but that was 7 years ago. Let's move on. Fuck. So yeah, and then this was original poster's response to the person telling them to call their parents, and I'm right. It's pointless. OOP says, I don't think his parents would care about this. They honestly aren't gonna want to get involved in our relationship like that. They would just tell us to figure it out as a couple. And like honestly, like I don't know how I feel about that because like yeah, it's your problem, but they raised the problem you're having, so like it's also their problem, you know? And I don't think we talk about that enough. I don't think parents' jobs are ever done. If your 30-year-old kid is acting out, who else is going to tell them? Who else is going to tell it to them? Because like if like I'm sure you didn't just fucking make it to 30 acting like a fool and nobody ever called you out, you know? But anyway, let's move on. Next comment. Filing for like I don't get it. Like I do not get, and maybe I'm lucky, maybe they're lucky, but I feel like I'm the lucky one for not understanding the way that you could stay with somebody just because they're providing for your child. Like even your child, if you raise your child right, your child would much rather like grow up and like, you know, struggle through like whatever life they have with you that would be infinitely better than being with that fucking man. Why would a fucking man be there? Okay. OOP responds to a comment on if she is allowed to change her baby's last name. I don't think I can. I googled it. I would have to do so much work, like file position and get the consent of the father, which he won't allow me to do. Also attended court hearing, obtaining court hearing, and amend the birth certificate. And most likely it wouldn't get approved. That's a lot of work and stress. Anyways, changing the last name of my baby isn't my main concern. I don't care if my baby has his last name. Okay, that's good to know, because I would literally lose my fucking mind. Like, this is another reason why I should just never have children, because, like, it's just, I don't know, I like to have control, and, like, just, there's no fucking control when you're, like, a parent. Like, it's just like a fucking shit show tornado energy type lifestyle, and you just have to go with the flow. And I'm trying to be good at going with the flow, but not enough to, like, bring a child into this world, you know? I don't think I'll ever be ready for that. Like, I've always said I'll adopt, like, a teenager when I'm older, but I have zero desire to deal with anyone under the age of, like, 10. Fuck that shit. I'm not changing diapers. I'm not learning what kind of foods they're allergic to. Crazy. Like, why the fuck do people parent? It actually is terrifying. It's terrifying. And then, why is the cost so much? Doesn't OP have health insurance? And this is where OP says that's the cost after insurance. And they said that they expected it to be more, which is crazy. Like, why can't people just, like, it's crazy that you can have a baby for free, but then you can't deliver the baby for free. You know, like, what the fuck are we doing? I would understand maybe in the US if it was like the epidural and stuff like that would be something you would have to pay for out of pocket, but, like, why the fuck are they charging people to have babies? Like, at that point, you're literally dropping, like, $10K to have a child. Like, every child you have costs $10K after insurance. Like, what? Oh my god. America, are you okay? Just kidding, I know the answer to that. It's no. See, OOP explains her state laws and who pays for the hospital bill. Even if we were married, it wouldn't change anything. In my state, it isn't required for your spouse to pay your medical bills. I was venting to my friends about this, and one of my friends is in law, and she said even if I was married, my spouse wouldn't be automatically liable for the medical debt of your partner. It depends on what state, and it's a slippery slope. And the fact that there are laws saying that you don't have to pay for your spouse's medical bills, fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Crazy. And then some bullshit, fucking dumb shit that I don't know what the fuck, how you got to this still. But why is OOP staying with her partner? I do love him. It is also financial security. It's impossible to live off one income, especially now with a baby. I get that, but it's also 2025, and, like, every time I see a video on TikTok of, like, a single mother trying to get help to get out of, like, an abusive household, it's got hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of likes. And if a video has, like, hundreds of thousands of likes, then it's got millions of views, like, on TikTok at least. So, like, it's just, like, I don't know. I hate this, because, like, I remember when I was a kid, there was a time where, like, I told my mom, I was like, this is so bad, I'm outing myself for, like, how fucking crazy I was as a child, but when I was a kid, I, like, just such a toxic family that I was in, and so I was, like, I looked up, like, divorce and stuff like that, and I told my mom, I was like, you know, you could divorce him, and he would have to pay, like, child support for, like, so that, like, you could, you know, basically use the money from your job to pay for, like, the bills and the living expenses, and then the child support would cover all the children's stuff. And, like, also my dad has, like, a very good job, so he would probably get forced to pay a lot of child support. And she was like, no, like, she just, and it was, like, a stability issue, but it was also, like, she's very Christian and she doesn't believe in divorce. So she's stuck in that very, like, delusional mindset where she's, like, God-fearing and, like, letting that rule over everything she does, which inevitably led her to be a terrible mother, which is so fucking interesting, because you Christians are supposed to be all good and shit, but, like, Christians are, like, the source of all my problems. If it's not Christians, it's another religion, like, Jesus Christ. So there was an update on June 7th, 5 days later. Oh, it says 5 days later. I didn't think I would be on here this quickly to update. My partner was acting... Oh, Oh! Oh, I just read something that I did not know. I just read something that I did not know. My partner was acting weird the other day when I grabbed his phone to call my phone to find it. I couldn't get his reaction out of my head when he freaked out when I grabbed his phone. I went through his phone. My partner cheated on me while I was pregnant. So he is not even fucking interested. Like, I wonder if this is like, I wonder if he baby trapped her. Um, I wonder if he just lost interest along the way. Like, so many shitty possibilities on his end. Um, he claims he didn't cheat on me because it doesn't count because it was a white girl. Now I'm confused. What the fuck? He had sex with her because it was a one-time opportunity that he always wanted to try. This is the stupidest thing anyone ever said to me. He said it wasn't serious, and I know that he's not cuffing no white girl. How he's still here with me and our baby at the end of the day. A man may wander around, but he always comes home to his family at the end of the day. Huh? Is that a thing you think? Oh no, she's still explaining what he thinks. Okay. Wow, I don't know what to do. Leaving is the first thing that comes to mind. But I'm a new mother. I just had a baby. We're stuck in a lease together for another year. I can't afford to be on my own. I have to stay here regardless, and I'm just going to make it awkward for breaking up with him just to still come home to him every day. She's saying breaking up with him, so I'm confused. Either way, though, if marriage or not, like, he was committed to you, or at least seemed to be on your part, and then he broke that. He fucked that up. Relevant top comments. This is where the 50-50 culture gets women. Now men don't want to pay the hospital bills for their birth of their legacies. What is happening with men right now? And still he will expect the baby to have his last name. That's what I think is crazy. Like, if he wants her to pay for all the medical bills herself, then he should just step out completely, because he's showing his the length that he'll go, and it's not very fucking far. Bitch, my finger is longer. The fuck? Women are getting scammed in these relationships. There's a quote in here that I read that was saying, like, more women would want to have children if they could be the father. I would want to have children if I could be the mother and the father, because, like, I don't fucking, like, I don't know. I'm not a good team player, really. I think that's my problem, is that, like, if I had a disagreement with the person I'm raising my child with on how to raise them, I would fucking lose my shit. Like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm like, what? Hello? Do you want our child to be a demon? Um, Women will keep getting played by patriarchy if we don't stop romanticizing men. It's the most dangerous and reckless thing we can do. His excuses are lame and you know it. Oh. Okay. Start making an exit plan, even if it does take you some time to get it organized. He will cheat again, but will think it's fine because it wasn't serious and he comes back to you at the end of the day. Wishing you strength. Yes, wishing you so much strength, because again, I'm sitting here reading this and losing my mind, so I can't imagine, like, experiencing it. Like, what the fuck? Commenter 3 says, call upon your community. That's what I'm saying. People will help you. People will help you. I don't know what that little, like, dance was, but, like, it's just frustrating. It's like I think that we are at a time now. It's 2025. Let's use our communities to help us out, because, like, it's really important. Even if it's an online community of people from all over the fucking world, it's better than nothing, okay? But yeah, commenter 4 is saying, start a plan, girl. Speak to trusted friends and family only. Update number 2. 6 days later on June 13th, 2025. I can't get out of my lease. I've tried. I'm stuck in this lease with him for another year. We're going to be cohabiting and co-parenting. I feel so alone. We go to bed together and I feel like we're still together, but we're not. Our relationship is over. I don't think I can ever get past the cheating. He says his affair doesn't count because it was a one-time opportunity with a white girl. But is it crazy that I would have been less hurt and possibly forgave him if he slept with a black girl instead? I don't know. Maybe it's my own insecurities showing. I don't know about that part, but you need, like, do what you gotta do. Whatever the fuck you are thinking in your head, it's not nearly as wrong as what he is thinking. And, like, you could be thinking of murder for all I care. I still stand by what I said. Kill that bitch. Just kidding. Wait, I can't say that. Don't do that. Don't, though. Relevant comments. Sign his phone number up for every annoying spam service you could find. Um, yeah, and then she goes into this long explanation about what his stance on cheating is. Like we fucking care. So his stance on this is one-sided. He thinks men can cheat, no strings attached, because he says men can have sex with women without emotions and he can continue with his day and forget it happened, but women can't do the same thing. It'll stick to her. He says when a man cheats, he needs a time and a place, but when a woman cheats, she needs a reason. He actually thinks that sperm DNA is a real thing too. Like he said, every guy that nuts in a woman, their baby has those guys' DNA or those men's behavior or physical features of every guy she's ever slept with. So he says it's best to have a baby with a virgin. I wasn't a virgin when I met him, but I have a low sex count, and he says that's good enough since most women are promiscuous. And this is probably the best he's going to get body count wise. Okay, so you saw all the red flags and you still had a baby with him. The crazy part is I'm kind of buying his BS even though I know this shit. Oh, we can tell. He's saying is insane, but I literally can't refute any of this except the stupid sperm DNA stuff that was just illiterate AF, and he clearly skipped out on biology classes. He claims that sperm DNA stuff comes from studies and research. He has never even read a study or a research. This dumb fucking bitch. I hate him so much. I hate this bitch. I fucking hate him. You little fucking bitch. I don't know. This shit pisses me off. Like, girls, we need to stand on fucking business. Girls and gays and theys, we need to stand on fucking business, okay? Sometimes, and like, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know. Ugh, this is so fucking painful. And then somebody commented, no one told you to take an epidural, which cost $2,000 of the bill, quoting that part. I'm not sure if one set of words on Reddit has ever made me more instantly and completely enraged. Instant scorched earth here. Poor OOP. That's exactly how I feel. Like, it feels like I'm watching somebody, like, get their whole life taken away from them, and I just have to sit there and watch. And it's like, okay, what next? The fuck? Holy shit, that was traumatizing. I don't know, like, obviously, like, there's no easy advice to give this person. Like, they're stuck in something that they need to get the fuck out of, but, you know, getting out of it is going to take a lot of effort and time. What do you guys think? Like, that's all we have. The other thing that I want to put in there, I saw this comment somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but it was under one of the comments. It was saying, somebody was asking the OOP, like, why don't you, like, go stay with family? She doesn't have any family that she can stay with, which is, like, I feel that I have literally, like, at the end of the day, I'm trying to, like, put myself out there more, which is why I, like, post on YouTube and stuff. And my goal is to, like, kind of create, like, my own family of people and, like, a community of people online as well. Because at the end of the day, I have my boyfriend and I have 2 really close friends from high school. Other than that, and one of them lives across the country, so I never see her. Last time I saw her was 2020. It was 2024 sometime. She came here, and then before that, I went to see her in 2023. So yeah, just, like, really fucking, I have no one. And I feel for this girl because I literally, like, I don't know what it's like to be trapped in a toxic, abusive relationship with a cheater who won't help with the fucking medical bills that came from our child being born. But I know what it's like to feel alone, and I stand with her for that, okay? I stand with you. I also wish these people would give at least, like, a fake name so that I could, like, feel, like, more connected. Like, let's call her Trina. I don't know. Trina's a lovely name. Trina Vega, one of my favorite performances of all time. But yeah, Trina, we stand with you. I love you, Trina. You're gonna get through this. You know, this is just, don't let this ruin you, okay? You and baby Egladorf are gonna be just fine, okay? Wait, that's fire. I just made up a name and it sounds like it's from, like, Lord of the Rings. Egladorf? Okay. Okay, name your next D&D character Egladorf. Okay, I'm an inspiration. Okay. Sorry, I don't know. I'm sounding like a fucking seagull. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I fucking hate this bitch. I don't know who the fuck he thinks he is. Don't fuck with Trina and Egladorf, okay? And if you ever lay a hand on Egladorf, I will fucking send the Marines after you. I don't think they'll do anything because they're idiots, but like I just couldn't think of anything better in the moment. Oh shit, my phone just died. Anyway, that's a good sign to end it here. Let me know again what you think down in the comments. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. I love you, Trina and Egladorf, and everyone else who watched. Please consider giving it a like, a comment, and a subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.